Exploring the secrets of Hermeticism is like unraveling the riddles of an ancient scroll, where the keys to unlocking the deepest mysteries of existence are inscribed. The journey in search of this wisdom is not just a path towards knowledge, but an odyssey that promises to completely transform the way we see the world around us. As we delve deeper into Hermetic principles, we begin to understand that reality is much more malleable than we imagine, that our beliefs and thoughts have the power to sculpt our experience of life in extraordinary ways. Imagine yourself as a sculptor in front of a block of marble, ready to reveal the masterpiece that resides within. This is the idea of Hermeticism, the ability to sculpt the reality that surrounds us, using mind, spirit, and body. It's not about leaving things to chance, but about understanding and applying the universal laws that govern everything around us. In doing so, we align ourselves with a stream of infinite possibilities, opening doors to growth, prosperity, and personal fulfillment. Exploring this path is not for the faint-hearted. It's for those who dare to dream big and are ready to dedicate themselves to personal transformation. As you embark on this journey, you will discover that success and happiness are not mere happenstance, but the result of a deep understanding and application of the laws that govern the universe. Each step on this path is an opportunity to grow, learn, and expand your horizons. By practicing the Hermetic teachings, you will begin to notice changes not only within yourself, but also in the world around you. Relationships will become more meaningful, goals clearer, and life as a whole will be filled with renewed purpose. It's as if you've been given a new pair of glasses, allowing you to see brighter colors and previously imperceptible details. The key to this realm of infinite possibilities lies in understanding that you are the creator of your own reality. By taking responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you become able to guide your life towards any desired destination. Hermetic wisdom isn't just about achieving material goals. It's about accomplishing a profound spiritual transformation that illuminates every aspect of your existence. It's a path that requires patience, persistence, and above all, faith in yourself. Believing in your own potential is the first step towards unlocking the power that dwells within you. In doing so, you tune into the creative forces of the universe, becoming a co-creator of your own journey. This is the true meaning of empowerment. Hermeticism, with its deep roots in the ancient wisdom of Egypt, continues to be a source of inspiration and guidance for many in search of spiritual understanding and personal development. The teachings of Hermes Trismegistus, which emphasize the interconnection between the cosmos, the mind, and the soul, offer a comprehensive view of the nature of reality and the power of human thought. The 7 Hermetic principles, the foundations of this tradition, are powerful tools for self-knowledge and transformation. They teach us about the universal laws that govern everything that exists, from the smallest atoms to vast galaxies, and how we can align our lives with these laws to live more harmoniously and fully. The influence of Hermeticism throughout history is vast, permeating various esoteric and occult movements. It provided the theoretical basis for practices such as alchemy, the search for the transmutation of metals into gold that symbolizes the spiritual transformation of the human being. Astrology, with its understanding of how celestial bodies influence life on Earth, is also based on the Hermetic principles of correspondence and rhythm. Great thinkers and artists were inspired by Hermetic ideals, using these principles in their works and research. Leonardo da Vinci, with his insatiable curiosity and holistic approach to knowledge, Isaac Newton, in his quest to understand the laws of the universe, and Carl Jung, with his exploration of the collective unconscious and archetypes, are just a few examples of how Hermeticism has shaped brilliant minds over the centuries. Today, Hermeticism remains relevant, attracting those who seek to understand the mysteries of the universe and of themselves. It offers a path to spiritual enlightenment and personal growth, encouraging introspection, meditation, and the conscious application of its principles in everyday life. The practice of Hermeticism can lead to a deeper perception of reality, the manifestation of desires and goals, and greater harmony with the world around us. Now I'm going to explain these 7 principles very simply, and how you can apply them to transform your life. The principle of mentalism opens a portal to a deeper understanding of the universe and of ourselves. By recognizing that everything is mental, we realize that we are not simply observers of reality, but active participants in its creation. This gives us an incredible ability to influence our world, using the power of thought to shape our experience of life. Imagine yourself as a painter in front of a blank canvas, where every thought is a brushstroke that contributes to the final work. This transformative vision empowers us to take control of our lives, guiding us along a path of self-discovery and fulfillment. By applying the principle of mentalism, you begin to understand that your beliefs and attitudes are fundamental in constructing the reality you experience. Your thoughts work like magnets, attracting situations and experiences that resonate with the quality and nature of those thoughts. Cultivating a positive and constructive mindset is not only beneficial, it's essential to creating the life you want. This is the time to evaluate your beliefs, recognize limiting thought patterns, and replace them with those that support your growth and happiness. Understanding the principle of mentalism also teaches us about the interconnectedness of all things. By seeing ourselves as an integral part of the whole, we recognize that our every action has an impact on the universe. This realization broadens our responsibility not only for ourselves, but also for the world around us. We become more aware of our choices, actions, and the energy we emit, seeking to contribute positively to the collective. This understanding brings a greater sense of unity and purpose to our existence. We are not isolated, but intertwined in a cosmic web of consciousness, where each thread is essential to the overall design. By aligning our thoughts with positive and altruistic intentions, we can influence the world in a profound and meaningful way, promoting collective harmony and well-being. Practicing the principle of mentalism requires discipline and self-awareness. It involves monitoring our thoughts, feelings, and emotions, guiding them so that they reflect our true desires and aspirations. This is a continuous process of refinement and adjustment, where we learn to tune our minds to higher frequencies of thought and existence. By mastering this principle, you become a master of your own life. Limitations begin to dissipate as you realize the power you have to create your reality. Challenges become opportunities for growth, and obstacles become stepping stones to achieving your dreams and goals. You discover that deep down, you have the ability to manifest anything your heart desires, as long as it is in harmony with the whole. The journey of Hermeticism, beginning with the principle of mentalism, is a spiritual adventure that reveals the unlimited potential within each of us. It is an invitation to explore the depths of our own consciousness and unlock the secrets of the universe. By adopting these teachings, we open the door to a life of unimaginable freedom, purpose, and joy. Remembering that Hermeticism is not just a philosophy to be studied, but a practice to be lived. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we begin to see real changes in our inner and outer worlds. Life becomes richer, more colorful, and infinitely more fascinating as we align ourselves with the creative forces of the universe. I invite you then to reflect on the principle of mentalism and consider how you can apply it to your life. Ask yourself, how are my thoughts and beliefs shaping my reality? Am I creating the life I want? How can I use the power of my mind to manifest my dreams? This is the beginning of a transformative journey that promises not only to change the way you live, but also the way you see yourself and the world around you. Hermeticism, with its ancient principles, offers a direction for this journey, guiding us towards enlightenment, wisdom, and true power. By applying these teachings, we open our hearts and minds to the infinite potential that resides within us. Are you ready to unravel the mysteries of the universe and discover the magic you possess to create your own reality? The journey begins now, and the path is illuminated by the eternal wisdom of Hermeticism. The intersection between Hermeticism and quantum physics presents a fascinating perspective on the nature of reality and the power of the mind. By understanding that reality is flexible and shaped by our perceptions, we open the door to a world where limits are defined more by the barriers of our beliefs than by the laws of conventional physics. This understanding encourages us to look inwards, at our thoughts and feelings, as the true creators of our life experience. Considering quantum physics as a metaphor for the power of thought allows us to appreciate the complexity and beauty of the universe in which we live. Not only that, but it also highlights the importance of cultivating a positive state of mind. If reality is influenced by our observation, then having a positive attitude can literally change the world around us. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or denying challenges, but facing them with a mindset that seeks solutions and opportunities for growth. Self-fulfilling prophecies and the placebo effect are powerful examples of how our expectations can shape our reality. They demonstrate that by believing in certain outcomes, we can unconsciously take actions that make them come true. This underlines the importance of watching our thoughts and beliefs, consciously choosing to focus on what we want to manifest, rather than fearing what we want to avoid. Awareness of our psychological states is essential in this procedure. Becoming aware of one's own thoughts and feelings is the starting point for managing them effectively. This can be achieved through practices such as meditation, pondering, and self-evaluation. By developing a better self-awareness, we become more capable of guiding our reasoning in a constructive way, nurturing a pragmatic optimism that can revolutionize our experience. Giving preference to positive thinking is not just a tactic to feel better immediately. It's an impactful strategy for forging a more desirable long-term reality. By consciously focusing on positive thoughts and emotions, we can influence our vitality, our interpersonal interactions, and our ability to achieve our goals. This constitutes a fundamental element of contemporary enchantment, the ability to use our will and concentration to sculpt the environment around us. By understanding and applying these precepts, we can also foster a beneficial change in the universe. Our interactions with other people and the environment are impacted by our psychological state. By opting for positivity, we can not only improve our own existences, but also contribute to the well-being of those around us, and consequently, the world we inhabit. The concept that our reasoning and emotions shape our reality is a powerful tool for personal empowerment and metamorphosis. It encourages us to take responsibility for our experience and provides us with a method for traversing the world with greater intention and effectiveness. By embracing this insight, we are able to unlock our infinite potential and forge a reality that reflects our highest aspirations. As I implemented the principle of correspondence in my life, I realized that my dissatisfaction with my occupation mirrored a deeper dissatisfaction with myself. My outer work environment reflected my inner psychological world, my feelings and reasoning. I recognized that in order to change my professional condition, I first needed to transform my internal vision. I began a process of focusing on adopting a more optimistic mindset, nurturing an appreciation for the learning and development opportunities that my current job offered, while clearly outlining my professional goals and what I truly aspired to achieve. This internal metamorphosis had a significant impact. As I became more positive and receptive internally, external opportunities began to manifest themselves. Relationships in the workplace improved, new possibilities unfolded, and eventually I found a path that was more congruent with my genuine passions and aspirations. This personal example highlights the powerful truth of the correspondence principle. When you change the internal, the external follows. The principle of correspondence instructs us that we are co-participants in our existence. It motivates us to look inwards, to understand our reasoning and emotions, and to perceive how these internal elements express themselves in our daily lives. If we want to transform our external reality, we have to start with our internal world, aligning our thoughts and emotions with the experiences we want to establish. This principle gives us a unique insight into the interconnectedness of all things. By understanding that the microcosm mirrors the macrocosm, we gain insight into how our individual actions influence the collective and how cosmic patterns can be identified in our own trajectory. This encourages us to live with greater awareness and responsibility, recognizing the impact of our choices and behaviors. The correspondence between the inner and outer worlds also underlines the importance of authenticity. By being genuine with ourselves, expressing our true thoughts and feelings, we build a life that is authentically fulfilling and complete. This frees us to be who we really are, allowing our inner essence to shine through and inspire others around us. To apply the principle of correspondence in your life, start by observing the areas where you notice dissatisfaction or misalignment. Ask yourself, how do these circumstances reflect my inner reasoning and emotions? What can I transform within myself to forge a different external reality? This exercise is not about blaming yourself, but about empowering yourself, recognizing that we possess the power to alter our inner reality, and consequently our outer reality, represents an important step on the journey of personal and spiritual evolution. The principle of correspondence is a reminder that we are intimately connected to the cosmos, and that our inner and outer universes are in permanent dialogue. By synchronizing these two universes, we can build an existence filled with greater contentment, success, and meaning. This invites us to delve deeper into our essence, discover our true longings, and align our attitudes with our authentic being. In doing so, we not only transform our own experience, but also contribute to the metamorphosis of the world around us. This transfiguration in your life is a striking testimony to the principle of correspondence in practice. By changing your internal perspective, you have effectively altered your external reality, demonstrating how our internal and external worlds are intrinsically intertwined. The choice to focus on the positive and express gratitude not only changed your professional experience, but also reverberated in other spheres of your existence, improving your health, vitality, and interpersonal relationships. This principle, as it is within, so it is without, serves as a guiding compass for anyone who aspires to profound transformation. His account highlights a fundamental truth. We are co-authors of our reality through the thoughts, feelings, and actions we choose to take. By adopting a posture of gratitude and focusing on the positive, you not only mitigated stress and dissatisfaction, but also opened up space for development, learning, and new opportunities. This shows that we are not at the mercy of external circumstances. On the contrary, we have the power to influence them profoundly with our internal attitude. This principle can be applied to any area of life, be it professional, personal, health, or relationships. The key is to maintain a positive mindset that is aligned with the desired results, even in the face of challenges. When we focus on what is good and what we want to create, rather than what we lack or what we seek to avoid, we move mountains. Gratitude, in particular, is a powerful tool for transformation, as it shifts our focus from what we lack to what we already have, nurturing a feeling of abundance that attracts more of the same. Its journey also reminds us of the importance of patience and persistence. Changing deeply ingrained patterns of thought and behavior doesn't happen overnight. It requires commitment and continuous practice. However, the fruits of this change, as you have experienced, are profound and long-lasting. By dedicating ourselves to this journey, we not only transform our lives for the better, but we also become an example of possibility and hope for those around us. Understanding the principles of vibration and polarity offers powerful affirmations for self-transformation and personal development. They teach us how our perception and state of being can directly impact our experience of life, and how we can consciously modify our vibration and perspective to create a more positive reality. Recognizing that everything in the universe, including ourselves, is in continuous movement and vibration, opens up a range of infinite possibilities. By choosing thoughts, emotions, and actions that vibrate at a higher frequency, you can effectively transform your experience. Practicing gratitude, as suggested, is a simple but profoundly effective way of raising your vibration. This act not only shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant, but also harmonizes your energy with the frequency of abundance, attraction, and happiness. The exercise of daily gratitude is a powerful practice that strengthens your connection with the energies of joy and contentment. By mentally recording and recognizing the things you are grateful for, you not only improve your mood and vitality, but also begin to attract more experiences that mirror this gratitude and happiness. This is a concrete example of the Hermetic principle, like attracts like, which is at the heart of the law of attraction. The principle of polarity teaches us that opposites are merely two extremes of the same thing, and that we have the power to choose which end we want to focus our attention on. For example, when faced with a challenging situation, we can choose to see the difficulty and the obstacle, thus vibrating at a frequency of fear and frustration. Or we can choose to see the opportunity for growth and learning, raising our vibration to one of optimism and hope. The ability to change your perception is a valuable part of navigating life's complexities. By consciously choosing to focus on the positive, you not only alter your emotional and psychological experience of that situation, but you can also change the course of events by attracting different outcomes. This principle encourages us not to get stuck in a limited perspective, but to explore the wide range of possibilities that each situation offers. To apply these principles in your life, start by observing your thoughts and emotions throughout the day. When you notice that you are vibrating at a low frequency, such as irritation or sadness, consciously try to raise your vibration. This can be done through deep breathing, meditation, or simply by remembering something you are grateful for. Similarly, when faced with a situation that seems negative, challenge yourself to find the positive aspect or opportunity hidden within it. By dedicating yourself to these teachings, you awaken to the fact that you have a mastery over your existence far beyond what you supposed. Far from being just a passive observer, you reveal yourself as an active agent in shaping your destiny. This recognition not only gives you a sense of autonomy, but also instills a deep serenity, knowing that despite external adversity, you have the power to select your reactions and therefore shape your outcomes. The concepts of vibration and duality serve as reminders of our innate ability to face life's challenges with dignity, hope, and contentment. By cultivating gratitude, pursuing balance, and making deliberate choices about our point of view, we are able to navigate the tides of existence with greater ease and forge a reality that mirrors our lofty ideals and ambitions. The principle of polarity emerges as a powerful tool for navigating the intricate tides of life. By understanding that each element of our being carries an inherent duality, we gain the ability to move between these extremes, achieving a state of balance and harmony even in the face of the most arduous challenges. This teaching reveals to us that we are not confined to a single view or feeling. We have the freedom to choose our reaction to the varied situations that life presents. Faced with sadness or any other arduous emotions, embracing acceptance and seeking lessons and growth are decisive steps in transmuting these experiences. Rather than fighting or judging our feelings, accepting them as components of the wide range of human experience can unlock doors to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe around us. The practice of acceptance does not represent surrender, but rather a form of empowerment. By accepting scenarios as they present themselves, we free ourselves from the internal conflict that often intensifies our suffering. This provides us with a space for reflection and for making conscious decisions about the next steps. Asking ourselves, "What can I learn from this?" turns obstacles into opportunities, allowing us to extract value from even the most rigorous trials. By incorporating the principle of polarity into your life, you come to see existence as a continuous sequence of experiences, where each extreme has its own value and purpose. This understanding fosters the development of a more balanced and integrated outlook on life, perceiving happiness and sadness, success and failure as fundamental components of a larger whole. This perspective is capable of strengthening resilience, promoting self-compassion and compassion for others, as well as cultivating a greater sense of serenity and satisfaction. The practice of saying, "I accept this," and opening yourself up to the lessons that each moment offers is an exercise in mindfulness that can be applied in all situations of adversity or uncertainty. By adopting this stance, you not only transform your way of looking at life and your focus, but you also begin to resonate at a frequency that attracts positive resolutions and chances for evolution. This underlines the influence of the principle of vibration, according to which our internal frequency, sculpted by our thoughts, feelings, and attitudes, has a direct impact on the reality that surrounds us. The principles of polarity and vibration reveal that we have much more control over our life journey than we often realize. By consciously choosing our focus of attention and responses to various circumstances, we are able to lead our existence with greater wisdom, balance, and gratitude. Living a life in harmony and plenitude, in line with the deepest teachings of Hermeticism, is the true essence of this practice. The principle of rhythm acts as a powerful reminder of the inconstancy and phases peculiar to life. Understanding and accepting this natural cadence allows us to pass through the various stages of existence with more elegance and less opposition. This concept guides us to identify the patterns and rhythms present in our journey, encouraging us to flow with them rather than resist them in search of greater harmony and balance. Recognizing the forward and backward cycles in our journey is the first step to aligning with the principle of rhythm. This involves realizing that, like the tides and lunar phases, our lives are marked by moments of expansion and contraction, of action and pause. Assimilating this dynamic allows us to cultivate greater compassion and patience with ourselves in moments of retraction, as well as more humility and gratitude in phases of ascension. In moments of reduced energy, sadness, or lack of motivation, rather than fighting these feelings or criticizing yourself for experiencing them, it is beneficial to see these phases as chances for rest and reflection. They are periods for recollection, pondering what is really relevant to you, and probably reviewing or recalibrating your goals and approaches. These moments can be surprisingly fruitful in terms of personal development, even though they may seem the opposite. On the other hand, moments of high energy, joy, and motivation represent opportunities to move forward, to turn plans and ideas conceived during periods of introspection into reality. They are occasions to expand, create, and make the most of the energy available. These phases of growth and development are also essential for practicing gratitude and appreciating the efforts and contributions of those around us. Employing the principle of rhythm in a practical way involves consciously managing your own time and energy. This can mean adapting your activities and goals to your natural energetic variations, rather than pursuing a constant pattern of productivity or forcing yourself to feel a certain way. For example, organize tasks that demand greater focus and vigor for times when you feel more invigorated, reserving the lighter ones for when your energy is low. Implementing the principle of rhythm also helps to strengthen emotional resilience. By understanding that challenging emotions and adverse periods are an integral part of the natural cycle of existence, you develop a more balanced outlook and an improved ability to cope with adversity. Instead of being overwhelmed by circumstances, you learn to flow with them, adapting and evolving from your experiences. The principle of rhythm presents us with a method for understanding and accepting the cyclical cadence of existence. By welcoming and flowing with these cycles, rather than opposing them, we discover a lighter and more harmonious path through the various stages of life. This enables us to live in a fuller and more rewarding way, recognizing that each moment, whether of contentment or challenge, represents a chance to learn, grow, and transform. This discernment creates a strong foundation for self-empowerment and personal metamorphosis. By adopting the principle of cause and effect, we understand that every thought, word, and action directly influences the reality we experience. This perception is not only extremely liberating, but also carries with it a vast responsibility. It means that we have the ability to sculpt our existence in a meaningful way, making conscious choices that are in harmony with the desired results. The deepest implication of this principle is the notion that significant transformations can be initiated through small but purposeful actions. As in the phenomenon known as the butterfly effect, a tiny change in one sector of your life can incite a chain of events that radically alters your experience of being. This underlines the importance of fostering beneficial habits and abandoning those that don't contribute to your well-being or the achievement of your goals. To shape your life according to the principle of cause and effect, the first step is to identify the areas in which you want to change. Next, evaluate your current habits that influence these areas. What are the causes that are producing the effects you are currently experiencing? Are they the effects you want? If not, what measures can you take to establish new causes that will lead to the desired effects? For example, if your goal is to improve your physical health, it is essential to review your eating, exercise, and rest patterns. Adopting a constant routine of physical activity, opting for a more balanced diet, and ensuring restful sleep are attitudes that can lead to the expected result of better health and more energy. If you are looking to strengthen your mental and emotional health, techniques such as meditation, reflective writing, and practicing gratitude are effective actions that promote greater serenity and joy in life. It's important to recognize that we don't have control over every cause in our lives. However, we always have the freedom to choose how we react to them. This ability to choose represents our true mastery. By choosing responses that are aligned with our noblest values and aspirations, we have the power to positively direct the course of our lives, even in the face of imposing challenges. The principle of cause and effect reveals that we are the builders of our own reality. By becoming aware of the causes we select and the effects we aim to generate, it is possible to live in a more deliberate and satisfying way. This principle motivates us to take responsibility for our actions, recognizing our transformative potential and acting in a way that brings us closer to our highest ideals and dreams. The principle of gender presents us with an enriching perspective for understanding the complexity of human existence and the natural world. When we think about gender, it is common to immediately associate it with issues of biological sex, gender identity, social roles, and expectations. However, the Hermetic view of gender transcends these notions, exploring the essential interaction of masculine and feminine energies that flow through the entire universe. This Hermetic teaching warns us that the qualities commonly attributed to the masculine and feminine, such as strength and acceptance, reasoning and intuition, initiative and reflection, are not the exclusive prerogative of one gender, but complementary elements that reside in each of us, regardless of our gender identity. By valuing and integrating both aspects in our being, we achieve a state of balance and harmony that broadens our experience. The fusion of masculine and feminine energies within us is a journey towards self-knowledge and personal fulfillment. This involves exploring and accepting our full spectrum of abilities and sensitivities, enabling a more genuine and fulfilling existence. For example, developing the ability to be logical and analytical while remaining receptive to intuition and creativity can result in more considered decisions and richer individual expression. Similarly, in the realm of interpersonal relationships, understanding and applying the gender principle can significantly improve the way we interact with others. By valuing the masculine and feminine energies in our partners, friends, and colleagues, we foster deeper and more meaningful bonds based on mutual recognition of the diverse qualities and visions that each offers. This principle has repercussions on the way we face challenges and take advantage of opportunities in life. In contexts that demand assertiveness and resolution, which are attributes linked to masculine energy, we can gain advantages by also incorporating empathy and intuition, which are attributes linked to feminine energy, allowing us to navigate circumstances more efficiently and in a more balanced way. The gender principle thus encourages us to move beyond narrow bipolar perceptions of masculinity and femininity, recognizing the connection and mutuality of these energies in all dimensions of life. By embracing and harmonizing the masculine and feminine energies within ourselves, we not only achieve greater fullness and contentment, but also contribute to building a more equitable and peaceful world. Therefore, incorporating the Hermetic teachings, including the principle of gender, into our daily lives not only translates into a path of personal and spiritual evolution, it also represents a more conscious and purposeful way of existing, forging a reality that mirrors our noblest ideals and our authentic potential. By doing so, we are able to observe beneficial transformations not only in our essence, but also in the relationships we develop and the environment around us. Transform your reality with the power of the mind. Did you know that the secret to unlocking control of your reality and visualizing the invisible lies in the power of your mind? Reprogram your brainwaves to attract success, wealth, and fulfillment. Click on the first comment and discover your potential. If you've made it this far and are ready to transform your life and attract positive vibes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join our community of dream co-creators. Leave a like if you feel the tips and insights were inspiring. Share this video with friends, family, and everyone who is ready to manifest their desires. Remember, what you give out, you get. Let's attract together the best that life has to offer. See you next time.